Hello, I'm Dr. Leonaura Rhodes, health and happiness coach, author, physician and neuroscience expert, and I'm delighted to share with you 3 secrets to managing your stress and transforming your life. In its 2012 stress survey, the American Psychological Association proclaimed that the USA is on the verge of a stress-induced public health crisis. Well, I'm here to tell you that stress is a serious problem and it affects people all over the world. Let me start by clarifying what I mean by stress, because I've had people say to me, "Oh, but stress is good for you." These people are right in a way, because one of the definitions of stress is that stress is the emotional and physical reaction to the events in life, and the effects can be appropriate and positive, such as getting more motivated and getting more work done, but they can be inappropriate and negative, and it is this negative type of stress that we are concerned about here, and it's this type of stress that I'm going to be talking about in the rest of this video. So now for a bit of science. Here's a very simple introduction to how stress works. The brain perceives an event as a threat. It sends nervous signals and hormonal signals to the rest of the nervous system and the body, increasing arousal of the nervous system and muscles, an increase in heart rate, blood pressure, muscle tension, breathing rate and digestion slows, getting the body ready to either deal with the threat and fight it or to escape from it, and this is the flight. Another option is to freeze and do nothing about it. So what about chronic stress? And chronic stress is stress over a long period of time. The brain and nervous system and body are in the habit of being stressed, so all it takes is either no event at all or a small event to cause the nervous system and hormonal system to become over-aroused and send these fight and flight signals. So this in turn can lead to chronic increased arousal of the nervous system and muscles, and a chronic increase in heart rate, blood pressure, muscle tension, breathing rate, and problems with the digestive system. In turn, this leads to problems with heart disease, muscular problems, chronic pain, breathing, digestive and immune system problems, and many cancers. So in other words, chronic stress is really bad for your health, but it's also bad for your focus, attention, productivity, performance, and ultimately success in all areas of your life. So I guess you're wondering, what are my 3 secrets to managing stress? Well, secret 1 is that you need to reduce the sources of stress. Secret 2 is that you need to think of ways to improve the health of your body and brain. And secret 3 is that you need to learn to reduce the impact of stress when it occurs. So secret 1 is to reduce the sources of your stress. Sources of stress can be internal or external. Internal sources of stress include thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. You know how there are some people who seem to be stressed all the time when they really don't seem to have much going on in their life? Well, for these people, most of their sources of stress are internal. Now, the interesting thing about internal sources of stress is that you can change these if you want to. Now, as for the external sources of stress, these are things like the people in your life. Maybe your kids stress you out sometimes, or people at work, or other drivers on the road. Maybe it's things in your life like taxes. I think everybody hates taxes. Situations. So this might be things like your kids getting ill, or having to change jobs, or go on a long business trip. Now, some of the external sources of stress you may not be able to change directly, but you can always change the way you react to them. And this is where your power lies. Secret 2 is improving the health of your body and brain. Remember the earlier slides where I explained how stress works in the body, mind and brain? Well, if your body, mind and brain are healthy, you will respond better when stressful events occur. Now, health is all about balancing health assets and health liabilities. Health liabilities are the things that are bad for your health, things like smoking, poor diet, lack of exercise. Health assets are things that are good for your health, like keeping well hydrated, exercising regularly, good diet, and regular restful sleep. Secret 3 is that you need to learn to reduce the impact of stress. Now, what I'm talking about here is developing your own personal stress management toolkit, a collection of things or techniques that help you reduce your stress. And this depends on your personal perspective. No one else can tell you what reduces stress for you. Examples might be things like walking your dog, or taking a long soak in the bath, eating something nutritious and healthy, exercise, or doing something fun or relaxing or something that will make you laugh. And the final thing I want to talk about, although of course there are lots more different things, is meditation. Now, meditation is one of the most powerful stress management tools available, and it's free and easy, and it only takes a few minutes every day, and it's like a magic wand for stress. Look out for my later videos on meditation and my free meditation course. Now, here's a quote that I love from Norman Vincent Peale, one of the earliest exponents of positive thinking. He said, "The life of inner peace, being harmonious and without stress, is the easiest type of existence." Now, this summarizes things for me perfectly. If you have less stress in your life, life is just much easier, and you significantly increase your chances of being happy, healthy, and successful. Now, there is some bad news in all of this. If you want to decrease your stress, you're going to have to take some personal responsibility. It's your stress, and ultimately only you can reduce it. You're going to have to really want to reduce your stress, because it's going to take some work and focused time. And now for the good news, and it really is good news. Anyone can change, and I have taught stress management techniques to children with autism as young as 4. So if they can change, so can you. Everyone, and especially you, deserve to be happy, healthy, and successful, and therefore not stressed. It really isn't as hard as it sounds. You just need a good strategy. So that's all we've got time for in this short video. I hope I've given you some ideas on how you can begin to reduce your stress and begin living the fabulous balanced life you deserve today. If you have any questions or would like more information on how to reduce stress and increase health, happiness and success in your life, please visit www.drleonaurarhodes.com or email drleonora@positivehealthandwellbeing.com. Bye for now.